What it do, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Uh, so it's Thursday, and it's what time it is here in Chicago. It's 4:08 here in Chicago, and I got the heat on, y'all. It's cold, but it don't get cold in the house. But it do, it's cold outside. So. But yeah, uh, up, uh, doing some working on my comic book page for Agent Solo. If you don't know, Agent Solo issue 4 dropping this year, 2025, 30 pages. So excited, can't wait. Been talking about this forever. Gonna be talking about it until the launch date. Gonna be doing videos about it and everything. So I hope you guys be a part of this, man. It's gonna be dope, man. And if you haven't got any Agent Solo books, don't worry about them. Included in this campaign as well. So just let you know it's coming, man. It's coming. It's gonna be a dope comic. I worked my ass off on this book. All right, so just let you guys know. So before we start, hit on that like button, click on the subscribe, and hit notifications. Clicking that bell, and you get notifications when I post new videos. That like is very important, y'all. It help us get through the algorithm. It help new people to discover the channel, and and get more subscribers to like a diverse comics and pop. Now, this is for you guys who planning on doing conventions this year. Yes, conventions is upon us. It's a new year, and you probably never did a convention before, or you know, or you got plans of doing new conventions, but you're just not ready yet. But this is for those who are ready. You probably ready to do your convention. So I want to let you know what you need to do. Uh, all depends on what convention you choosing. Make sure you have that money saved up. Make sure you enter your put in your entry, because we're just people, everyone's trying to get in conventions, man, and sometimes it's hard to get in them good ones. It's hard as hell. See what I'm saying? And I know my previous videos I'm talking about I'm not gonna be doing a lot of conventions. I'm not gonna be doing conventions. Not this year. I'm just focused on work, just knocking out books. I'm just doing my books, and networking on online. See what I'm saying? But not crushing anybody else's hopes and dreams. Not want to do conventions. So this is this for you. If you're doing a convention, make sure you have your books ready. What I mean by that, you should be having your books printed out right now, or what I'm saying, whenever you get paid, have them books already printed out, so you won't have to worry about. And I see it because I see a lot of people make this mistake, is that they get the books printed when the convention's like really around the corner. Then they run into a print issue when the printer probably ain't printing the books out on time. See what I'm saying? I've seen that before. Always plan ahead. Always plan ahead when you're doing these conventions, man. Therefore, because you won't have to worry about running into no type of issues. All right. Okay. Number 2. Make sure, this is very important. Make sure you have money. I was going to say I should have made that number 1, but number 2, make sure you have your money. These conventions are very expensive, like I stated in my previous videos. These conventions are expensive as hell. All right. So if you plan on flying or you plan on driving, either or, train. But how airline tickets are right now, shit is just high as hell. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, and repeat this, I'm not trying to squash nobody's dreams. But make sure you have some money. Now, if you got a 9 to 5 job, good, save some money. Because you're going to need it. You're going to need it. You're going to at least need about $2K. Add that up, man. That shit is expensive, man. Then on top of that, you got to get a hotel. Unless, the number three, you got to get a hotel. Unless you know someone that stay in that city and they telling you, hey, you come crash at my place. You don't have to get a hotel. That's good enough. Therefore, you know what I'm saying, you saved yourself some money not being in the red. And they allow you to come crash at their place. That's a good thing. And that's a good offer too. A great option. But not you have to pay for the hotel. And I recommend get the hotel that's least closer to the convention as possible. Because those hotels get they get crowded quick. They run out quick. Because you got a lot of out of towners that be getting them hotels quickly. So if I was you, I would get the hotel that's closer to that convention as possible. Okay. Number four, you might need to rent a car to get around the city. You probably wanna go out with friends or something, so you might want to rent a car. But like I said, if it's downtown, is convenient because every city got a downtown. So if you just downtown, you don't need no Uber or nothing. Good for you. All right, you just want to do the Uber commute. Good. Just let you know you still gonna need money. You're gonna need money, man. As I said, doing comic book shows are expensive, especially when you doing these out of town type conventions like New York, here in Chicago. You know, these big conventions. You're gonna need that money, man. You're gonna need some money. All right. You don't want to be stranded in a city that you can't get back home. You don't want them issues. Uh, Number five, dress comfortable, man. Dress comfortable. Wear some shoes because you're walking your ass off. You're gonna be walking your ass off, man. These conventions, what I can say is you will get your cardio in, but you better have some good shoes on your feet because you're gonna be walking. You're gonna be walking, man. I'm talking walk in. Uh, Number five, if you can bring your own lunch. If you can make lunches, because like I said, they got all this good equipment out now, man. Where your lunch can stay hot and all that. You got all this new equipment and stuff. So you fill your container up. You got these canisters now that can keep your beverage, keep your pop. In Chicago, we call soda pop. So you keep your pop, your juice, whatever. Keep it cold. Get one of those. You good to go. If you just try to save money, because like I said, that convention food is high as hell, ridiculous. Um, what else? I'm just giving you all the experience that I dealt with. Some stuff that I made mistakes on, so I'm giving you the blueprint of stuff that I made mistakes with, so you won't have to make these mistakes. Now, if you got your books, your art equipment, all that, you can mail all that to the convention, or you can mail. Oh no, I'm sorry, you can mail it to the hotel, or you can mail it to the convention. You can because they got a dock. You can mail it there if you want to, but I prefer if you mail it to the hotel because at least you know it's there and you can haul it on to the convention after that. But you can. The best thing is to mail it because when you on them flights, man, they charge you for any extra baggage and all that stuff. That's just too expensive. I mean, you already paid for the damn ticket. That's expensive already. See what I'm saying? So, like I said, when you doing these conventions, you want to really prepare yourself. Always plan ahead. Plan extra ahead before the convention you start. If you get accepted, once you get accepted and you get that email back saying confirmation saying that you been accepted to this convention, right away you should be planning ahead. You should be getting them books printed, all that. Get the books printed, you know, prepare your luggage, You know what I'm saying? Get things already organized so you won't have to be running around, putting stuff at the very last minute when the convention's almost time. You don't want to miss your flight. You want to be prepared. I was planning ahead when you're doing these conventions, like I said, because if you don't, you're gonna run into problems and you're gonna be asked out a lot of money, man. You don't want that. See what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is it's convention season time. And if this is your first time doing these conventions, plan ahead. Plan ahead. Save your money. Because you're going to need it. You might like to buy shit. You know what I'm saying? Because at these conventions, you're going to be wanting to buy shit, man. Now, with me, I learned to train myself not to buy shit. I stayed at my table and sold my books, drew them commissions, and went home. Went straight to the hotel or home. Depending if I'm here or I'm, in another city or something. But like I said, if you're that type that can't control yourself, you gotta buy something. You better have some money on you. Better have some money, man. I'm telling you, these conventions is expensive, man. Then you might see your favorite actor or something. You that type that love to take pictures with celebrities, and you got like that paying $500 a pic or whatever. Good to you, but you better have that money, man. Ain't no free pics. Can't just snap your phone and walk away. I mean, you can, though. They ain't gonna. It depends who ain't watching you, looking at you. But I seen stuff happen like that where fans try to take pictures of a certain celebrity, and a handler that's tell them, no, you can't do that. I seen it before. I seen it happen. But those are the tips to do when you're planning out your first convention. Number one goal, though, is to get that first book done. Also, don't just do comic books for conventions. Draw your books because you want to sell it to anyone, not just for a convention. I used to do that. I'm thinking I just had to make my comic book because I was doing this convention. I got caught up in that, and I'm glad I stopped doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? But just make sure you have your books ready, man. Have them printed out and save that money for your if you got to fly. So I'm saying, but if you doing a local show, that's saving you money because all you gotta do is just drive to it. Then fly. Cause when you fly, as things are now, shit just too high, man. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell I'm paying all that. It's just too high right now. Unless it magically goes down, but shit is high now, y'all. So my best bet is to do local shows. Do your local comic book conventions. At least you're at home and you can drive to it or whatever. If you even close to it, that's even better. You know what I'm saying? But just think smart, man. Just use your money smart when you do these conventions. All right. So that's all I want to share with you guys today on this Thursday morning. If I have to give me some coffee, man. I need to make me some coffee. I mean, like I gotta do. I got a lot of work to do. I got a lot of work to do on the drawing table today. So make me some nice hot ass coffee, man. And more videos coming, guys. Also, subscribe to the channel. And thanks. Shout out to everyone who's been subscribed to the channel, liking it. Thank you so much. We're going to continue growing this, man. We'll continue dropping videos like this. And hope you guys enjoying them, all right? Talk to you again soon on another video. Ramming them out. Keep on drawing, baby. Pencils down, paper down. Scribble, scribble, scribble.